Also, around the league, there's some beefs going on. Jerry Jeudy and Steve Smith
Mm.
Sr. had some words to exchange during pregame. Looked like Jerry Jeudy was coming over. He's walking by the sideline. He was talking some shit to Steve Smith. And Steve Smith came on camera and basically said that Jerry Jeudy was an average receiver and he'll likely get traded away. And whenever teams call Steve Smith for advice or guidance on whether or not they should trade for Jerry Jeudy, Steve Smith was like, I'm going to tell them that you absolutely should not trade for this guy. And it brings up this theme of former players being not that removed from the game and current players having some beef, and how this is a little bit different than the past of historically having older commentators or people who have been more removed from the game and it didn't seem as personal. But now that exchange felt pretty personal.
I think it's like interesting. Guys, Steve Smith's like gonna be. He's a guy with a good opinion. He's who he is, man. He's a dog. Like what I'm saying, a legend forever, just a dog. But I think he had said something on his podcast and kind of said similar to what he said, but he was coming out. He said he was coming out there to address Jared Judy and kind of apologize. He hadn't really given him a chance, just kind of saying things more so for motivational purposes, like your first round guy, you got to go out here and do this and the third. Now he probably didn't say it in the right way, but when he went to say it to Jared Judy wasn't trying to hear that. And you can't really, I guess, once you say something about somebody, you can't tell somebody else how they can react to it. So I mean, Jerry Judy did what he had to do, and then Steve Smith, he's one of those people who's gonna stand on business. And I don't think it was definitely necessarily personal. I think that's just truly how he feels. Like he's watching what's going on, and he's always been one of those people that kind of voice how he felt about a lot of situations. That's honestly how he feels. And shit, Jerry Judy. I mean, I think it's interesting. How do you respond if you're Jerry Judy? Steve Smith, obviously, this is what was that, Thursday Night Football?
Yeah.
Look, that's one of the biggest. He did it on one of the biggest platforms in the world. Like, how do you respond if you're Jerry Judy? Like, if you say something crazy, you look like a hater.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? How also do you protect yourself, the player? You working your ass off. You out there doing your job, and now you've reacted a certain way. So now, it's a tough situation. I don't think it's a win-win, but I do not like that the personal feuds that we get that older players or whatever happens get into, because it always ends up bad for both guys.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it doesn't help. It doesn't help anyone. And I imagine, the frustrations of Jerry Judy probably extend beyond just the words from Steve Smith. They're not
100%.
doing the best as an organization, as a team this season. So, it's easier to take criticism more personal, um, when you're not having the best season personally or as a team. But on this at the same time, to your point, Steve Smith is speaking his mind and saying what he feels is true. And so, how do you balance between that man just doing his job versus him talking shit about me? I'm
Yeah.
curious for you, how do you handle media's criticism, fans criticism? Is that something that you pay attention to, or do you
I
kind of
think
just slough it off?
I think I'm pretty solid as long as like it doesn't just go too far. I mean, I can't really care too much, but like I'm straight as long as it doesn't go too far. I don't like when disrespectful things are said, like or person where I feel like personal jabs. Like if you're talking truly and you just truly critiquing my game, or maybe you do think I'm trash. I have a hard time thinking that people actually think I'm trash. So when I see like a comment like that, that's like hard to be like, oh, well, he's the weak link or this and the third. I'm like, damn, like no way. No way you watching me and think like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're like, oh, DJ should have made that play this. I can take those type of criticism because shit,
Right.
I'm used to getting coached. But disrespectful things, those aren't, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to hear those. And I don't think I respond to them too much. Just kind of it's a hard thing because media people are just doing their job. But that's what I don't like. When it's wishy washy and disrespectful, I don't I no longer have respect for you, the media person. I can't go back and forth with you. We can't have conversation. We're not friends.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But like, if you're just doing your job, I got nothing but respect for that. You got to write your job sometimes. And that's just how it's going to be.
right. We don't got to be best friends though.
Yeah, no. I
You
mean,
can
and
do
even
your
if it's
job and we
tough
don't got to
rights,
be
like
best friends.
if I was looking like dog shit, like, all right, that's cool. Tough rights are fine. Like, don't just be out here talking crazy and nothing happened.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
feel that. I feel that for sure.